Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Living Crafty and Cozy. It's Audra here, and I wanted to invite you guys to come along while I complete my daughter's bedroom transformation. We started about a year ago transforming her little girl nursery into a big girl jungle room, and due to our circumstances with my son having autism and just kind of like ripping things off walls and stuff like that, we did decide to go with hand painted pictures and images. And I tell you, I'm definitely not an artist. I'll just preface the whole video by saying I am not an artist. I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination, but I can kind of like see some Pinterest sort of things, YouTube tutorials, and kind of give it my best shot. And that's exactly what I did. And I just want to kind of bring you guys along for the journey. So we did a bunch of this about a year ago, and I'm just kind of concluding that. I just decided it was time to finish everything up and complete the look. So here are some of the things that I used to style her room with. These are at Dollar Tree, and they're sunglass covers. And I just used them to throw on the fronts of all these basket type things that I got for the room that look great for a jungle theme. And they are all like jungle animal faces too, pandas and sloths and elephants. So they worked perfect. And it's kind of like not something that you would think to put in your kids' room, but it worked out. So I'm just putting on the laundry basket and a couple of other baskets that we use to house her toys in. And all of these baskets are just different items I picked up at flea markets and thrift stores, and just kind of decorating them up a little bit. My friend, she donated this basket. She no longer needed it, and I thought it would work perfect in Eva's room. So I'm just styling it with a few pieces of greenery that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and these adorable wooden safari animals, jungle animal pieces that I picked up from Dollar Tree as well. And I think they look adorable in there. And I picked up this beautiful African drum at the flea market. My son has ripped the top off already. And just some more hanging basket things that we found at a flea market. We found these at a thrift store. I'm just using some of her stuffed animals to shove in there, and we're putting them in various places in her room. And this lantern here I picked up at community thrift store, along with the tiger picture that I'm going to show next. They really had some great pieces there. You got the tiger mama and the tiger cub there in the picture, and it looks great in her room. And this elephant basket I found at a flea market, and I thought it was just so gorgeous. I think I only paid like $3 for it. And I just put like her little animal puppets in there, and it's really, really a nice piece. Cute little frog, because you can't get enough of those. And again, community thrift store had these adorable bookends, and I picked them up as soon as I saw them. I had to have them for her room. How adorable. Here I'm just taking some of those pieces and styling her dresser. I picked up this dresser at Habitat Restore for like $15, and it was really rough and beat up, and it was white and green and real ugly, but I loved the design of the dresser. Thought it was so pretty, and I painted it pink and gold, and since then it's gotten kind of messy. I need to go back over it, but it ended up being such a beautiful dresser for her room. You'll see here that I'm actually kind of struggling to find the right place for that elephant. I had originally had it on the dresser and then decided to move it because I added that new basket, but I don't know, it just wasn't working out right between the cute bookends that I wanted to display and the elephants. It just wasn't quite working out right, but I ended up with an arrangement that works out really well. That's the thing about styling. You just got to keep moving things around until you find the exact right balance and place for everything. It's like you just really got to trust your eye, you know, make sure you get that feeling like, okay, this is how it should be. And I'm just hanging her little stuffed animals and baskets above her closet. That frog's face is so cute. So adorable. And here I am. You can see that I had penciled into the walls some of my jungle flowers, the jungle art that I wanted to start here. Again, not a professional, not at all. I'm so thankful for YouTube and Pinterest because I can kind of monkey see, monkey do my way through some of this stuff, but for goodness sakes, I am, especially with like the animal faces, not good at that part at all. At one point, my zebras actually looked possessed, so it was pretty sad. I just kept going back and watching tutorials, and I kind of got them into a place where I was like, okay, I can actually keep them. The baby's still pretty messed up looking, but maybe I'll go back and fix it. Who knows? Yeah, but you just got to keep trying. And then, you know, at the end of the day, if you want to go with wallpaper, you could always do that too. We just had special circumstances, and that's why I'm kind of hand painting all of this stuff. It's really hard to rip paint off the wall. So, yeah, you can see my daughter's already like colored over some of the elephant though. Gotta love that. One's a ripper and one's an artist. And I really am just going out of like the idea of making like a just whimsical and kind of imaginative jungle here. I just really wanted something cute and like fanciful and, you know, something out of the ordinary. And this tree was one of the things I started last year and just didn't fill in, but I had cut out the sloths that you see hanging there. I need to glue them down better, but I cut those out of a paper bag that I found from Dollar Tree, and I figured they were high up enough that they wouldn't get, you know, tore down or whatever. And I am starting my big giant sun. I'm starting off with a paintbrush, like a smaller paintbrush, and I do end up switching over to a bigger sponge so that I can knock it out pretty quick. Same thing here. For the tree, I'm just using that sponge on technique, and I am using 4 different color greens. And I have a healthy pour of each color on a plate all together, and I'm just kind of like mixing and matching it as I go. Multiple colors on the sponge at the same time, give it depth and make it look a little bit more realistic. So and for this wall, I couldn't really figure out what to do. I knew I wanted to add in color, so there's a lot of paint mixing going on here. Again, I had a palette going where I squeezed out multiple colors, and it ended up turning out really beautiful though. I was really happy with how this turned out. I wanted something for that beautiful picture that I found at Habitat Restore. I found that big animal poster, all framed and everything, for like $8.50 at Habitat Restore. It was such a good find, and I'm like, finally I know what to put on my wall over here. And this is it. This is the big reveal. This is everything all painted in and finished up, and I think it turned out wonderful, and I hope my daughter really loves it. Yeah, so one doesn't really need, you know, like the training or whatever, or that even a natural talent. You honestly just have to have a little bit of imagination and some good training videos. I don't know. I think it turned out really, really beautiful. Oh, and this wall over here, this is all Dollar Tree wallpaper. I did decide to do like a separate wall that was wallpaper. So far, so good. No ripping yet. And we'll be replacing the rug soon. I don't like that rug at all. I'm very pleased with how everything turned out. It's colorful, it's happy, it has animals. My daughter loves animals, any type of animals. So I think this is just going to be something she'll like for years to come. Well, I hope this video helps for anyone who's wanting to do anything jungle in their kids' rooms. Once again, I always thank you guys for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed it. All right, bye.